News tonight, the city of Virginia finally broke ground on a project that has been 4 years in the making.
And Northern News Now's Madison Green did some digging to find out how first responders say the new facility will allow them to better serve the public.
We outgrew a long time ago. We tried to park 4 full-size SUVs in a garage that should probably have 2. Because again, just like the fire hall, it was built for horse and carriage.
An over 100-year-old building is simply not functional anymore for the Virginia Police Department, according to Deputy Chief Chad Nicola. So they will move into a 55,000 square foot public safety building along with the fire department and EMS services.
We'll have 6 squad car areas that are all separate, a huge room that we can do all of our training in. It's going to be a multi-purpose room so we can do defensive tactics training. The next day we can switch it over and we have firearms simulator and de-escalation training.
Although the police department was not part of the original planning 4 years ago, Virginia Mayor Larry Cuffey says having all emergency response under this roof on the corner of 2nd Ave and 8th Street serves several purposes.
It's an emergency corridor, gives direct access to Highway 53 and direct access to the hospital. Shorter response times. They can respond anywhere in the city of Virginia city limits within 6 minutes. We've selected this site for that reason and for blight remediation and neighborhood revitalization.
Nicola also believes this building's impact will expand beyond city limits, like for training and mutual aid response.
We can kind of piggyback off each other. That's one thing about northern Minnesota. We have to rely on each other as communities to do those types of things. That's a great opportunity with this new building.
In Virginia, Madison Green, Northern News Now.
Madison, thank you. Now, the total project cost about $32 million, funded by state tax dollars. Virginia is hoping it will be complete sometime next year.